It's Friday Night Live with your host, Wolf Brother Mythos and the Freak. And now for the car wreck of a show, the Frog and Fist.
We are freaking live. Look who decided to come back.
Hello.
What is up, beautiful people? It's Wolf Brother Mythos.
And I am Freak, and welcome to the show. This guy right down here, right there, that guy. He's going off of like 40 seconds of sleep in like 5 days. Guy doesn't sleep. He doesn't freaking sleep.
I sleep. I sleep.
He sleeps at each red light. I mean,
Oh no!
you know, when he comes to a stoplight,
I walk to work.
he walked. Oh, right. He sleeps at every street edge.
I was about to say, at least that explains how he's able to sleep at red lights.
Right. He just walks right up to it.
Just before
Falls asleep.
crossing the street, curls up at the little light where you press the button to cross.
Right.
Curl up against
Just
that.
curl like, yeah. No. Or he
Grumpy,
probably
welcome
does
back.
that whole, the prison sleeping too. He just sleeps standing up with his eyes open, right? And he just kind of puts his arm around the pole to keep himself up, that kind of thing. I mean, Grumpy's pretty rough, man.
Going on no sleep is torture enough, but then you decided to add this torture to the
Right?
mix.
Why do you come back and look at my face? Oh, you didn't like me.
I don't know. People think I have a fetish on your face.
I see. That is the kind of attitude we're looking for at Chippendales, but we don't quite get it. That's what I was hoping to get, but no, it's more like, hey, let's see what we can throw at your face to injure it more. But hey, not quitters, man.
Superfly, sorry that you've had a stressful week with sick family, man. Hope you get to
Oh
feel
man,
better.
he's still dealing with that, huh? Ugh.
Yeah.
How about that?
Rich Smith, hey guys, big loves right back at you, brother. Good to see you, man. I know it's late where you're at, so if you're off to bed, hope you have a great sleep.
Ooh, sleep.
Ow. I wouldn't put it past him. It's like he's over there painting, and all of a sudden here.
Yeah.
Brother Odie, I broke out of the basement.
Hey, who let you out?
Oh, man.
I mean, that's how good Grumpy is as a painter. He is painting while he's sleeping right now. You don't realize it, but he's asleep. He is sleepwalking. That's how he came back. That's the only explanation I have.
By the way, Grumpy, you look sharp. Got a fresh cut, I see.
Yeah, wife said, I think it's enough.
All right, you need to go get that cut right now.
Honey, I love you, but there are limits to our relationship.
Oh, man. I don't know if anyone remembers, but I actually grew my hair kind of long like the first year of lockdown, 2020. And it was getting kind of long, and my mother-in-law commented that your hair's actually looking really good kind of long. I actually really like it this way. But then my lovely rebellious wife that same weekend was like, this is getting to be too much. You need to cut it.
Look like a hobo. Look, I'm going for it. Rock the hobo
is
look.
exactly what I had
That's
in mind.
what I see. Hobo.
When I was in England, when I was working, I grew my beard like this big, 6 months. And
Wait, it took you 6 months to grow that beard like that?
And last month, before I went home, I cut everything off. Went to the site and nobody recognized me.
I mean,
Nobody was talking to me. They were like, "Who are you?"
Who's the hell?
we were looking for See, it would take me. See, I've tried that. I can grow a somewhat decent beer, and in about 2 months, I can have it close to about maybe a little more what Mythos has right now. I would take me probably an eternity, or like probably a year, to get it. No way in 6 months. I don't know, dude. God dog it.
Yeah, I'd never be able to get that. Anything beyond this, it just goes wiry.
Yeah.
Like it starts going. It's all angles.
Yeah,
and
me too. My wife
just
grabs
wispy and wiry.
my head and starts using it for a Brillo pad to wash dishes.
I know somebody asked last week in the workshop, oh, you see in the other country they're transplanting hair. I said to my worker, I'm older, but if you want, I can give you, donate you some of my hair.
Oh, God.
Indestructible.
I mean, it's an option.
So Steve, or Brother Oni, figured out. Oh, he shared how he got out, Mythos. So I've been meaning to work on that window, and I said, you know what? I need to support this window. I need to board this window up really good because at one point, man, this guy's gonna get out, and then trouble. You know. Sure enough, there is a crack at the window. Dog it, man. Oh.
So, you know how we like to start off with what we got for a poke chop.
Yes, sir.
Rampy, what you working on this week?
Me?
Yeah.
Well, I think I sent you pictures.
Yes, sir.
That's what you got completed. What you got coming up? Or what you know?
I'm finishing the yellow buggers.
The Bastards is fine.
I think I have 10 Terminators at the moment I'm working on.
Ooh, some cataphracti, huh?
Very nice.
Yeah, for heresy with the Forge World upgrades.
Nice.
The shields, that and Fafnir Run is the last of, at the moment, what I have of Imperial Fist at my house. And hopefully they will leave my house today.
Hey, it's like a bad guest, you know? You guys been here too long. Pack it and go. Just go.
That Fafnir is such a cool model.
Yeah, the only thing I don't like about the model is the axes. They're too big. They're actually two-handed axes for the side. The one axe is like the size of him. You can see.
Yeah.
I mean, he looks cool, but lore-wise, when you look at the pictures of him, the axes are smaller. I don't know why they still looks cool, but personally, I would prefer that at least a little bit smaller. It would look cool again, but it's just me.
No, you're right. You're right. I think they should leave the really big axes for like Space Wolves, World Eaters. There's no way an Imperial Fist could dual wield such massive axes.
But there's no logic if you have like a two-handed axe, and then you get. I mean, I know fists are good.
Blah 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 blah.
Caution, Fafnir.
So I have that. I need to finish. I think I'm going to finish today. Another 4 or 5 hours. I think I should finish the Terminators, maybe Fafnir. And after that, I have some Dome Bringers for Blood Angels.
Ooh.
Finish.
I'm gonna have to get some of those.
They're actually cool. These ones are actually recasts. The client sent me, but he didn't know. He bought them, and I got and I realized immediately when of the color, but the quality is the same as the original. So
Oh, how were you able to tell?
Resin from forge roll is brighter.
Oh,
Pardon. Let me show you. I have a recast. And you can see this is. I don't know if you can see.
Nice.
This is original.
Okay.
This is recast.
oh, okay.
So
That's interesting.
Forge roll is always like this color.
Right. Okay.
Bright, and it's easier to cut than the. But the quality sometimes of the recast is 3 times better than the.
Makes sense.
We have a connoisseur here, Freak. Can actually spot off just the sprue the legit real deal. That's awesome. Brother Oni says he's going to act a fool in these streets,
Dang
get
it.
some yellow ink, incorporate it for a new dance move.
But that's why I don't let him out.
I don't know if the yellow ink's such a good idea to incorporate into your dance moves, Oni. In our line of work, and anytime we start spraying yellow, it's not usually favored upon by the
No,
clients.
yeah. There's a lot of screaming you
I mean,
throwing
It's
up.
spray yellow. I thought it was always white.
exactly.
I think you should go to a doctor.
I like white ink. I still have yet to try the Liquitex stuff. I hear that's the best stuff, but I really like the Dowler and Rowney white. Although it is getting a little thick towards the bottom. I need to get me a good shaker for it. Meeks, my man. I hope you're doing well tonight. I think me and Superfly are going to do a little painting after the show if you want to join us, man. I don't know if you'll be up after the show or if you got to work in the morning or you know what happened, but you're welcome to join us. Nacho cheese is yellowish. I mean, you're right. You're right. So those Dawnbringers you mentioned, I'm going to have to get me some of them at some point. right.
The only thing you have to watch out with them is the spears. They're going to break definitely.
Oh, yeah. Forge World resin, thin spears. Ugh.
Yeah, that you have to watch out. What else I'm going to... After that, I have some Titanicus. After Titanicus, I have some Nighthounds from else that is coming from Germany. Then I have for Adam a whole Raven Guard army. I have my Dead Guarders paint at some point. I have Titanicus that I need to paint for myself. I have Ultramarines, World Bearers.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck. Oh, sorry.
It's all good. It's all good, baby.
I need to Croatian. Yes.
Delicioso. What you got? What you got going on this week, hobby wise? What you got for a poke chop?
Well, I was able to do a little more repairs on some of my busted up minis. That was super important for me. My Storm Talon Predator, they were both kind of busted up Swanson wing that was kind of got those fixed up and playable now. Started putting together a oh.
There we go.
And started doing a little print work for a buddy of mine.
Oh,
and,
yeah.
Yeah, and we're talking about
So
the
Freak and I,
repulsor.
me, Freak, and Brother Oni got to talking, and since I upgraded the body of my impulsor to be, fully enclosed, it's just one turret spot away from being able to double as repulsor and executioner.
Yep.
So yeah, Freak's
Right.
printing out some turrets for me, and now if I want to just throw a bunch of space puppies in and use it as a transport, I can put the shield dome on it.
Yep.
If I want to put a bunch of guns on there, and strangely, by putting guns on there and actually gives it better transport capacity, you can make it a repulsor and zoop. And then of course if I want to put the big turret on there, like that plasma cannon or the battle cannon, you'll be able to go full executioner mode. Yep. Or I can slap the Gatling cannons on there and and make it the classic impulsor.
Yes, sir.
Brother Meek says, busted models. Did Freak roll some ones and flip the table? Some of them were destroyed by massive pupper tail of excitement.
Yeah.
Some of them were just in transport. They, like sometimes when you put stuff in and out of the case, it snags on the foam and whatnot. The bits pop off that way.
Oh, when you transport models, it's always going to break.
Yeah, that's one of the issues.
And then a couple got a little roughed up in his move from the old house to the new house. So he just giving the army some TLC. Speaking, I just sent some pictures over. Freak and I had a game this weekend, and then I turned around and had another game against Brother Atlas. And Freak, you guys won't believe, Freak was actually, until like the last, the bottom of the fourth turn, was actually rolling really high.
Yeah, it was rolling pretty good, man. I had no reason for Mythos to bust up the camera this time.
Yeah, you guys will notice no rants got posted.
None whatsoever. Freaking ever. It's about freaking time. Yeah, usually about turn 2, he's like, good.
At one point, I made a boss roll with my mech gun. I was like, oh, yeah, AP -3, got to save off the mech gun, 5 shots. He goes, okay. And like all of them were 5s and 6s. I was like, oh, okay.
Open you bomb out. So
Brother Oni says, just finished setting up my Sicarian. Just thinking about how to paint it for my World Eaters. Oh, sorry, my XII Legion.
Whatever, man.
Just like last week when we had lunch, Freak and me and Oni kind of got some excitement going for 30K.
Yes, sir.
We had a video chat this week, and we started building up some more excitement.
Right.
So when we talked last week, everybody, I said I was pretty sure I was going to do some World Eaters. Ooh, that is a pretty shade of purple. That looks good on the camera. So yeah, I started and base coded.
Well, that's not World Eater.
Not World Eaters. I'm sorry. Emperor's Children. Emperor's Children. Yes, please. I will Commissiano 1, my brother. So I base coded Emperor's Children, and then halfway lost interest. Because the more I thought about it, like I said, I really have no attachment for these guys in the books. They're cool, except for Saul Tarvitz. So then I thought about it, and I went trolling through the actual Forge World site to look at what are some Emperor's Children specific models. And I just wasn't impressed. And so I said, okay, well, before I commit to a Legion, let me look through all of the Legion specific choices. And I kept coming back to the same. Oh, that looks so good.
Right.
I kept coming back to the same 2 Legions, guys. The Dark Angels and their Chivalric Knights kind of look were super nice, and the Blood Angels, and they just really pop. And of course, like I mentioned before, I have an entire 7,000, 8,000 points army of a black armored. I just realized from the front, my vehicles look almost like the Blue Lives Matter logo. Anyways, I have like 8,000 or 9,000 points of Heck yeah, I can't forget about the Big Daddy Dreadnought too. Yeah, I'm gonna be commissioning you for prints for a while, brother.
There you go. This is the ultimate right here.
Oh yeah,
Pretty
Looks
bad.
cool.
dude, I'm excited. Although you got to play against it, so.
Oh yeah, crap. Well, I'm printing it in a smash cap.
Don't do that. Yeah, Big Daddy Dreadnought. Excited. So, I was talking about the one oh, yeah. Saul and what is it? His name was Ancient
Shiny secret.
Rylanor. I want to say, yeah, Ancient Rylanor. Yeah, Big Daddy Dreadnought's cool.
Nice.
Um,
So what will be your team for the Blood Angels or Dark Angels? You didn't say.
I decided to go with Blood Angels because I've painted so much black armor, although the sculpts are gorgeous. I have painted a lot of white armor. I've painted a lot of blue. I've painted a lot of green for sure with orcs and salamanders. I think it's time for me to paint some red.
Oh, nice.
So I'm gonna do some Blood Angels. So that's why when you said the Dawn Breakers, I'm like, I need to get me some of them.
Yeah, but what team are you going to play? You know that you have different rights of war to build up your army.
Yeah, I have no idea yet. Like we are like literally taking our first baby steps.
Take slowly, and the why I like mostly Heresy is mostly fluffy, narrative driven. So go in that direction, have more fun than going full on double pen.
Makes sense.
It's much more fun, and even me and Adam are already talking about maybe starting a campaign when I finish it. To maybe incorporate maybe Battlefield Gothic, some kill teams, so each game has like different outcomes during the complete game. Plus, we also talked about maybe Marines dying, so characters dying. So if your army gets killed, you're losing models. We have some ideas. It's not like it won't be like super normal. It won't be meta or whatever, but it'll be just fun. For instance, my first idea was like the Imperial Fist. First mission is Imperial Fist. Frigate is attacked. Engine is destroyed. The ship crashes on a desert planet. Adam, let's say, has 500 Marines on it that survived. That's his number of Marines.
Right.
Each time I kill during a game a Marine, we'll throw a dice on one plus. That Marine has died. If you have a Apothecary in your force that is still alive, you can re-roll the dice. But when he dies, that squad doesn't have that model anymore. So you're playing with a 9-man squad, 5-man squad. But again, this is just like fun games.
So you're
That's
making
a really
it more,
cool idea.
Yeah, you're making it more thematic.
Very thematic, yeah.
That's really.
Then we talked about, let's say, putting Battlefield Gothic in it. So actually taking planets. So you have to move your troops to another planet. You can sabotage the enemy. So he's also trying to another town to get more players, so we can make like a big ass campaign.
That's gonna be cool. Yeah, the Blood Angels Praetors both look cool. The Blood Angels Contemptor looks amazing. The Crimson Paladins look phenomenal.
Leviathan is excellent also.
The Leviathan, yeah, absolutely. And Raldoron. I really, really like the sculpt for Raldoron.
You also have the other character that's like
The
it's the Forge World one.
Flesh Terrors guy.
I don't know. It's not the Flesh Terror. It's the one that's cleaning his sword.
Yeah, that's Raldoron.
The jump pack dude is not bad. The plastic one.
That's awesome, Steve. Absolutely. What Whatever. Yeah, whatever works, man. We can work that out for sure. Mareed, my man, happy Friday. I love that Raldoron is just like standing on a giant demon prince arm, cleaning his sword. Like, yep, I did that.
It's not the demon prince arm, it's the brutes. You have special units in 30k for demons that you don't have in 40k.
Oh,
They're
okay.
like big ass demons. Brutes are like the same one that Sanguinius is killing on his base.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, those are the brutes.
Okay. Cool. I always thought that.
You have a lot more units, different units in 30k that actually don't have models at all.
Oh. Where's that?
Because in 30k the demons practically first time appear mass. You have a lot of different. You have that new one from Forge World that's coming out. I seen it in person. It's like
Oh, wow. That big, huh?
huge.
Huh.
It looks excellent. It's the pictures. When you look at it in the pictures, it's like, but in real life, it looks really awesome.
Okay.
I think it could have been bought on the Heresy Day, but I don't play demons. So.
Right.
I mean, I have whole army that I need to paint up, but never got around to it. Wanted to do a challenge with it, but the 24 hours. So if I paint a whole army.
Right.
Oh, yeah, I remember you talking about that.
Yeah, I think on this summer, if I get the day off, I'll probably do it. My wife is going on the sea coast to work, earn some cash, so I'll be alone for 2 months. So. That won't be good.
We'll get to see what kind of mischief you get up to for 2 months.
Nothing. Probably going to work 12-hour shifts. We have some projects that we need to finish. So.
Man, we are barely starting our armies. I'm sitting here thinking, what do I want to put on Sanguinius? The spear or the sword? Like, the spear looks cool, but in the books, he's always talking about his sword. Okay, I need to stop.
You can always magnetize it. Take a small 1mm magnet and just.
That's true.
I hate magnetizing, so.
Oh.
I figured eventually.
Because in the game you can choose which weapon. Same as Perturabo. You have him before Eastern Massacre and after. Because after he gets the Manus Parus's hammer.
That sounds pretty awesome, actually. We doing Primarchs? I figured eventually, Oni, my man. I mean, that seems like one of the big draws to doing 30K is you get to have the big boys.
Yeah, man.
I mean, like I said, I don't know if you saw my message about doing a slow grow escalation just amongst us, the guys.
Yes.
But I figured, we could just do small increments. Maybe our first game just being like a HQ and a tactical squad, and then we can work our way up. 250.
Yeah, that's the best, but also you have to. The units are more costly in the Heresy, so a 3,000 point game you don't have. I mean, a Primarch is about 500 points.
Right.
Oh yeah. I've always heard there's no point in taking a Primarch till you hit 2,000 points.
But they have super rules, like Mortarion can teleport around the
Holy crap!
That's
table.
crazy.
He disappears, and you can put him close to a unit, 3 inches of the unit. What else? The other one, I think Dawn is that's the bitch.
Yeah. Flattery will get you nowhere.
Each one has like his specialties.
Okay.
That's cool.
Each legion plays a differently. Like Space Wolves have different units. It's all the same, like all are Marines, but it doesn't play the same. Different styles of
Right.
play. So Death Guard are more like stalwarty. So you're going more infantry. I think they get now the bonus. They get feel no pain if they don't run or anything. And I think their heavy weapons can be shot normally, like moving, because in fluff they're always advancing no matter the odds.
Right.
I know fists are good. Fists get rerolls on all bolt and bolt weapons and other auto weapons. So then you get the rapier gun, the bolter one. So it has like 4 bolters, heavy bolters.
Oh yeah, they're just like 4 all stacked in a square.
So imagine that and rerolling failed misses.
That'd be cool.
The Sikaran with the minigun. I think it has 18.
Oh, the Punisher? Yeah.
18 shots plus if you have heavy bolters on it.
Re-rolling everything for Bolter. Holy crap.
I know Adam when he saw the rules. Oh yeah, it's okay. I'm not playing it. We're good, but we're going to play chess now.
Let me more like, yeah, we're playing Sorry.
You know, I've never won a game of chess ever. I have gotten to where I've killed like almost all of my opponent's pieces, but I could just never think enough steps ahead to lock someone down and checkmate. So it's just like, I'll go here. Okay, I'll move. I'll go here. I'll move. I'll go here. I'll move. God dang it. And so I've stalemated like 3 times, but I can never get the win.
I play a couple of times, but normally when I play with people, if they get too competitive, I just say,
Yeah, it gets ridiculous.
please leave me alone. I had in my company when I started working, there were people who were like playing cards and like they were calculating like 15 moves back.
Yeah.
So they were talking about like 3 games. If you throw that card, I showed you with this card that you're going to throw that card. I said, what the?
They're card counters, yeah. Yeah, they're card counters. That's a skill. I don't know.
No, not. It's not the like poker that you count. It's like Bella. It's Croatian. You count points, but you play 2 against 2. You have a partner opposite of you, so he can like push a card in front to. Not to explain it. So, but there's like I would normally play. I don't think about the last game of these guys. We could have won.
In some of the card game, the fantasy kind of card games I play, like Magic or Yu-Gi-Oh and stuff like that, I used to have a friend who, after every single game, they go on this long rant about, man, if I had just had this one card in my deck, I could have beaten you. And then he eventually ended up with like an oversized, ridiculous sized deck, because every time one of us would beat him, he would go search for the one card that would have saved him that game, or one card that would have beaten him that game. And he'd go and add it to his deck. Now, if you know statistics and numbers, of course, you start with the 40 card deck, and every time you add a card to it, it's less likely you're going to pull out the combo you need to make the deck work, right? But he kept putting those like really specific scenario cards that would have worked on this one occasion, kept adding them to his deck, so his deck kept getting more and more ridiculous. And then he wondered why he could never draw his combos. It's just like, I don't know why it didn't work that time, but if I just had this one card.
I had a friend. He stopped playing. He moved to Germany. He comes to for a game. He sees my army and then makes a list.
Yeah, I was like, oh, that's what you. Yeah.
Or we made like a local tournament. It's like 4 of us playing games. It's not like even a tournament. It's like he comes, sees who's playing, and I have to go for lunch. Goodbye.
It's funny. I guess because we're just playing with each other, we're just having friendly games. But we usually sit there and actually talk about what we're going to bring beforehand, just so that way the other person kind of knows what to bring. We can make it kind of an even game.
No, it's okay if you have an agreement and everything. So
we never make pre-made lists as a group. We like to play whatever. Exactly. And if I get a wild hair up, sometimes I'll send it out in the group. Like, all right, like 2 or 3 games ago, when I was playing Atlas. I'm like, okay, I haven't had a chance to play all of my Thunderwolves yet, so I'm making a ridiculous list that's basically like 1 patrol. So I'm gonna take an HQ and one troop, and then I'm gonna bring 14 Thunderwolves, and I'm gonna bring Logan Grimnar, and I'm gonna bring a Leviathan Dreadnought because I have only played him twice since I've made him. And he's like, okay, cool. I was like, yeah. So whatever you feel like you need to deal with that kind of army, that's what I'm playing. It's kind of a meme army.
So funny thing when I showed up at Mythos house. So, all right, but before we plan out the game, or while we were planning out the game, we were trying to figure out what we were going to play, right, or what armies. And Mythos was torn between White Scars and Orcs. I'm like, dude, either one works. You haven't played your Orcs in a while, like, okay. So I tailored my list knowing Mythos, because Mythos, if he plays his Orcs, he's going to pull out his trucks, right? All his vehicles. And then I know with his White Scars, he's got some vehicles and some heavy shooty stuff that I would need to take down. So I took I brought my Sikaran and other very heavy on the vehicle killing. I get there, and Mythos like, okay, I just want to let you know, I put my list together, but I'm pulling all the stops. I am going full bore because I'm like, I have an idea what you're bringing, and so I'm gonna tell you. I was like, okay, I'm good with that.
Because Freak had won the last 3 games.
Yes, with Orcs. Yeah.
So I said, you know what? No more. I gotta take. I gotta get a win in now.
It was a very tight game, really up to at the 3rd turn. Man, it was a good old fashioned slugfest, man. It was incredible. It was a lot of fun, man.
Those are the best games.
Oh my god, yeah. And then of course I started rolling like crap towards the end of 3, between mid to late 3, and then that was it. It was, tide started turning. List. Yeah. Did you get? Steve says I did ask you guys if I could bring my tournament list to that game. Yeah.
Yeah, we're just teasing when we talk about that game, man.
Yeah.
we have to laugh because, man, we got our nuts thoroughly kicked back.
Got stomped. I lasted longer than everybody else. I'm just saying. But but still, he's.
That just means you have to eat the cookie, Freak.
True, man.
You're right. That's just logic. Oh man. Okay, so talking about bringing down vehicles, I want to take a minute to talk about a couple of things. So now I've had 2 games against Freak, with non-Space Marine armies, so using my AdMech and using my Orcs. And I gotta say, the Armor of Contempt rule has been very effective. I'm sure you guys have seen like how Sisters of Battle have taken a top spot, and how Centurions and Blood Angels 40k army have taken a top spot. Armor of Contempt is doing work. Just that one shift in AP can make all the difference.
It is amazing that it can.
And we made sure to really focus on the number of times that, you know, the difference between a 3 and a 4 or 4 and a 5 or whatever it was really end up, you know, making a difference for your saves. And it definitely helped. So that was big. I remember when we first read the news, Freak was so unimpressed. He's like, 1 extra AP, that's not going to make a deal. It's just 1.
I really didn't think it was going to be a big deal. I mean, because there was a lot of hype on it, and it was like 1 AP. That could go differently in so many different ways on a roll. And impressively, it made a difference just by 1 point.
Especially with 2-up armor saves. Leviathans,
Right.
the Sikaran,
Right.
Terminators. It makes a difference. It really does.
Survivability changed.
His Sikaran was his MVP for sure.
Oh my God, Sakaran just kick ass, man.
All that firepower with the 2-up plus Armor of Contempt. It was really good. The other thing I wanted to mention is that we also tested, because my brother Atlas came over and he plays Imperial Guard, and that new Hammer of the Emperor rule really dealt some extra wounds. In fact, in 1 round of shooting, now he used most of his army, to be fair, and it took like 100 las guns, but yeah, he managed to bring down in 1 turn a Xiphon Interceptor, you know, and still didn't have to use his anti-vehicle gun, so his Basilisk was still able to fire and kill.
I hate that thing.
My bikes. The Hellhounds were still able to shoot, but yeah, his infantry just basically ganged up on my flyer and just pewed it out of the sky. And he said a good half of those wounds came from those Hammer of the Emperor rules. So
Crazy.
yeah, being able to get those automatic wounding, which on a strength 3 gun, I think getting an auto wound is huge. Yeah, that really came in handy. I just want the Chaos Codex to come out. Give me my extra wound. That's so
Calm
fair.
down, man. Calm down.
Chaos. I need to work on my Iron Warriors.
No, you don't, man. You don't need to.
Are your Iron Warriors dual purpose 30k, 40k?
Yeah, they can be used in either way. I also have like MK3s for 30k, so but they're based in the same system, so they're going to be like veterans that didn't chaosify their armor in the general armor.
Nice.
But there will be some yellow spots on the bases, and
You know, for that pop color, you know.
yeah,
Right.
I need-
Yeah.
I
And
need to
it's
finish
not
my-
urine. It's. Yeah. Gotcha.
I need to finish my brass scorpion.
Oh, those things look really cool.
Yeah, okay, it has a special scenic base.
Special,
Can't
huh?
wait to see it.
Yeah, I bet it's
Yeah,
special.
I'll bring it.
Yeah. Oh, there he goes. God dang it.
Is that auto wound on 6? Yes. So if you roll a 6 to hit, you don't have to roll to wound. It is an automatic wound. The Hammer of the Emperor rule is really nice. Especially on such mass fire.
Here it is.
Oh man, that looks so cool.
Oh, that looks so freaking epic, man.
Imperial Fist. Imperial Fist. Imperial Fist. Oh, there's some guardsmen here that died. Another Imperial Fist. Oh, there's another head here somewhere.
Yeah, I see your enjoyment of actually pointing that out. That's okay. Okay, let it be therapy for you, man. All therapy for you.
Hey, that's not the special project.
Oh, of course not.
100 lasguns is nasty. Absolutely. You get volume of fire and you don't have to worry about strength anymore. That's pretty awesome. Otherwise, hobby-wise this week, I got most, not all, but I got most of the gold trim on my second Armiger Knight done. Still got to do the leg plates, the foot plates, and the weapons. But yeah, so I would say this puts me to about a third of the way done with my second armature. So yeah, I'm slowly chipping away getting this Knight Army done.
Here you go, Mythos. You're done, brother. Got you all printed up.
Sweet.
Everything's there.
Thank you for my bag of drugs.
Sure. Oh, baby.
Man, that's never a good sound when you hear something just go ding, ding, ding off of your...
off your table? Oh.
Off your table. I found it, though.
When that happens, I forget what to tell you.
You don't even bother looking for it. Like, oh, it's gone forever.
And like 2 years after.
You find it, right?
Oh, there it is. It was like in front of me all the time.
Hey, what about you, Freak? You said that you were thinking about going Wolves, but you wanted to look into just to make sure that was the Legion you wanted. Did you have a chance to look around?
No, I haven't. It's been kind of busy, so I need to actually take the time to look into, the type of wolves and all. So if that's exactly what I was gonna.
No, I better not. Never mind.
What?
I started to say that you've really only read 3 Horus Heresy books.
True.
And Loken is your dude.
Oh, the Lunar Wolves?
So
I thought of that too. Pre-Horus or the pre-heresy.
Pre-heresy, yeah, do them in their white.
Gosh,
but then I was like, I love the way my white scarves look, and if he starts out painting me in white armor, I don't know.
Well, what was the original Lunar Wolves? Was it? It wasn't pure white though, was it? It
was pure white with black trim.
Black trim.
Yeah, pure white.
Was it? Yeah, I'd have to see.
I had a scare on Tuesday during our hobby night. Is that when you the sword snapped off?
Oh.
Baggies in no context is a gateway to the worst of man's intentions.
He's not wrong.
Yeah, that was a nasty scare. But hey, you found it. You managed to glue it back on.
Yep. Might look like it's glued upside down, but hey, you did it, brother. It's an accomplishment.
And don't worry, it will break again.
So there's more positivity here at the Frost and Fist.
But wait, there's more.
Wait, it will break again. The more you know.
I mean, that's true. Hey, no one will be looking at her sword. Yeah, I saw the way that you painted her G-string. Yeah, no one will be looking at that sword. That blade could be completely gone. People will be like,
Oh,
so you hit me with the sword.
True. I didn't even see a sword there.
So she hit you with her sword. Her sword? I mean, I'm not going to say no, but her metal sword? Oh. Right. So there are straps. What?
You can hurt me, beat me, make me write bad checks.
That's true. That's true.
Back to well, not that we know of. We're always surprised some of the things that were discovered. Egyptians using batteries for some reason. saying. No.
So yeah, that'd be cool. Could do you a Loken and a Abaddon.
Abaddon's model is great.
Oh yeah, Abaddon's model is awesome.
Actually, you get both of them in that scenic base.
Yeah, it's true. I, at one point, when I first read the book, I kind of wanted to get the both of them and start doing a Mournival, but then, of course, I realized that the other two didn't have models. Little Horus and
Maximan. No, not Little Horus and
it begins with the T. He was the jokester.
Torgal.
There you go.
I gotta read it. Oh, I did I tell you that I bought? Yeah, I did. Praetor Dorn. Bought that one. I'm actually reading it on the Kindle. Oh my god.
Praetor Dorn, so good. Have you gotten to the big man yet?
Not yet. It's slow going for me because
you gotta let me know whenever you get there.
I promise I will. And it's just been absolutely nuts. I'm reading the part of the assassin hiding in the underneath the castle thing or whatever the hell it's called, man. Like, I mean, it is just very descriptive.
Yeah. I still have not read a single page of fluff outside the handbook. The audiobooks are really good, especially if, like, for long painting sessions, they're really good. I like the audiobooks because I do a lot of traveling for work. And so if I'm on the road for several hours, or if I'm flying, the audiobooks really, really help me pass time. And like this last book I was reading, I managed to finish the whole book on just the trip. So, between the time I went to the airport, on the trip, coming back, but I was like engrossed. I couldn't, I'd be listening to it and I wouldn't stop when I got out of the car. I'd go up into my hotel room and just listen to the books. My issue is where to start. For myself, I just started at the beginning of book number 1 because I wanted to learn more about the universe. And so my thing was, I want to know, because I'm in this hobby and people would keep making lore references that I wasn't understanding. And so I'm like, I just want to know about the Warhammer universe. So I dedicated, and I'm still not through. I'm still on book 40 something. But I'm going to read all 50 books of the Horus Heresy. So I just Googled Horus Heresy reading order, and I just started following the list down. And every month with Audible, shout out if you want to give me a sponsorship Audible, but every month Audible gives you a free credit, and I always chuck that towards the next Horus Heresy book. And so, I just started mowing through them 1 month at a time, and now I'm up to 40 something, and I understand a lot more of the lore. And that's what I did with Horus Heresy. Now, as far as 40K books, I just, started looking for faction specific, whatever I'm interested at the time. I think I've listened to almost all of the space wolf oriented Audible books, and a couple of White Scar oriented ones. And usually I just start looking at listings for what faction I'm interested, because that's how I really make a lot of my decisions. If I'm interested in something, I can hyper focus on it all day. Speaking of hyper focus, I think going back and doing Blood Angels, I'm going to rewatch the Blood Angel series on Warhammer TV. It's so good.
Oh, the blood. Yeah, it's nice.
Yeah. That kind of had me oh man, almost makes me wish I was doing Blood Angels. But it didn't give me a super strong drive. But now that I'm doing them for 30K, I'm I gotta go back and watch it now. That's something we ADD people do really well, is when we get interested in something, it's just hyper focusing like heck. I know both of my girls have definitely inherited my hyperfocus.
Which one? What book was good? I start trying to remember which one was good for me. The heresy books. Like I read most of them. Tolerant is nice.
Tolerance good. That more than anything, I like the Imperial Guard aspect. I found the Alpha Legion aspect. I don't know why. I love the idea of Alpha Legion. I love the models for Alpha Legion. When it comes to Alpha Legion in the stories, I just get bored. I just get bored of the subterfuge.
Yeah, but they're practically, when you look at it, they were designed for that.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, but only one can come and then destroy the whole planet practically.
Yeah,
Kill each other.
exactly.
Actually, there's short stories. There's one like Backwater Planet, and in the end, just the rumor of heresy got the whole planet to kill each other.
Mm-hmm.
God.
Yep, and there was never any heresy on the planet to begin with.
Chaos did that?
That was Alpha Legion.
Alpha Legion.
Alpha Legion.
Yeah, they're so good at being spies and not only handling information but spreading misinformation. So they just convinced enough of the right people that this planet was beyond saving, heresy-wise, that the corruption was too widespread and too deep-rooted. There was no saving the planet. So in the end, they nuked the planet. They're such masters of misinformation.
Also, I like with the Devon, House Devon, when Horus comes to the planet where Emperor, actually where you found out how Emperor got his powers. I don't know which book, either it's Vengeful Spirit or something like that. I can't remember the name of the book. It's Horus attacking the planet. Nobody remembers that they actually fought on that planet. Emperor wiped the memory of all the Primarchs. And it's like full assault on this planet, and it's like backwater planet, but it has like Emperor Titans and like full legions of solar auxilia. And at some point, Horus is attacking. Sons of Horus are dying everywhere. And Slaanesh.
Very nice.
Ooh, smash cap.
Looking good.
And Slaanesh, like the Fulgrim. Fulgrim managed to corrupt the House Devon. And during the battle, the knights came underneath the Imperial Titan and made him blew up, explode.
Oh wow!
So actually, he brought down the whole mountain on the top of the Imperial lines.
That's awesome.
While that was happening, the Death Guard were like the first corrupted Death Guard was like put in the Rhino, and the forest was like so thick that they couldn't pass. So they just put him in, and he was driving through the forest, and the forest just died out.
Yes, I remember that with the night houses, and the night houses were betraying each other. Yes,
Yeah,
I remember that.
Yeah, and there's like the lady that's running towards the gate where the Emperor got his powers to actually destroy it, but in the end Horus grabs her just as she should. And then he actually becomes the champion of Chaos. Actually goes in and the Chaos gods give him the powers. It was nice to find out how actually it happened, that the Emperor actually pulls. Actually, Emperor, it's only his fault that all the crap happened. Without saying, if he didn't attack the Word Bearers with Ultramarines, they wouldn't go to the
Yeah,
Curtains of Chaos. they wouldn't go after finding chaos. They wouldn't corrupt Horus.
It's kind of like a what could he do, because he informed all of his sons not to worship him, but the word bearers were generating a level of worship that they were attracting the gods, and so the emperor was trying to put him off that path, but then he ended up finding the gods on his own. So it's like either way he kind of would have been damned. They were feeding off of his worship energy and the energy that his legion was bringing. It's kind of damned if you do, damned if you don't. It's like, Lorgar, just calm your ass down. No, but I love you, senpai.
Notice me!
That's why they enjoyed giving a beating to the Ultramarines on call.
Oh yeah, for sure.
I love the scene, like when they actually practically won most of it, and like a River Titan is walking, and the description is like a Ultramarine is still alive on his crotch, impaled on it. So.
Mm-hmm. Big D, what's up?
What's up, Big D?
Watching the game, having a bud. What's up? What's up? We are just talking about how we are excited for Heresy, my brother. And I have backtracked. I have crawfished on the idea of doing Emperor's Children. And I am on the Blood Angel train now. So I'm going to be a son of Sanguinius. Freak is still searching. He's had some thoughts about maybe going wolves, maybe going Luna wolves. He's shopping around right
Yes.
now. He's shopping.
The shopping.
And our brother Atlas, who we've had on the show before, is considering jumping in with us. So we might actually have a 4-person local escalation. Freak, you got to go Sons of Horus.
Who's saying that?
Big D.
Oh, I'm considering it.
Painting a legion, drinking a monster. True.
I like
Dude.
that the GW actually put the new boxes of the Marines. 20 man.
Oh yeah, that's pretty cool.
MK
Although that's going to be an expensive box doing 20-man squads.
I think it's like $65 or something like that.
That's not bad. If they keep it that price, that wouldn't be bad at all.
I think the Deimos Rhino is 30, something like that.
What?
I don't know if it's the same in the US. Since the dollar is the
Oh yeah.
7, it's like same almost as euro now. So I think it's 30 euros now is the Deimos. I think my friend that's the retailer said I think it's 65 for the box of 20 MK3s, MK.
I mean, that's not much more than we're paying for a box of 10 currently, so that would be amazing. Man, speaking of drinking, you say drinking a monster. I was watching you on your rum-soaked episode the other night, feeling good. Not that I'm encouraging anyone to drink more than they normally drink. But man, you were that was a fun episode. You were extra fun and charismatic this Tuesday on your live show. We got to get you rummed up before a show more often.
And I'll be right back.
All right, brother. Freak, let me know. I'll hook you up with the printable Demos Land Raider Mark II 4.6. Nice.
Ooh.
2, 4, 6, 8. Who do we appreciate? Yeah, man. That was a pretty fun episode, bro. So was that the one we were just talking about with where the Death Guard corrupt the forest, and then there's the intrigue between the night houses? Is that your favorite?
It's one of my favorites. And each one has its special something with it. So.
That's cool. Is there anything, now you have a pretty open mind because you like collect a lot of different aspects of 40K and 30K. I appreciate you. I was a bit of rum, really good week of unwind. Nice. That's good. That's good. I'm glad you had a good week, man. Is there anything that you ended up liking more in the Horus Heresy than you thought you would?
No, it's nothing. And I never concentrated on. I like the books, all of them. I don't. Some are maybe less interesting than the others, but in the whole, when you look at the whole, it connects things. I like the Prospero one, especially when you find out that all the time that the seer that was interpreting the wrong name.
Yeah.
He's calling him Bear, but he's actually
It's
Bjorn.
actually like several books in a row just calling him Bear. And then at the end of that one, you're like, oh. I liked that being a two-part story because I liked in A Thousand Suns, you meet the Thousand Suns, and you see how they're kind of persecuted by the wolves and how Magnus feels betrayed by Russ. And, like, there's just like, at first, I was like meeting my Primarch. I'm like, oh, my Primarch's kind of an asshole. Like he seemed like what's the word? Unreasonable level of assholeness. Like what is the need for all this hostility? But then, like you see it, and it actually makes you, like me as a Space Wolves player, who in 40K. Care nothing about the Thousand Suns. It's like they're my enemy. I really don't have any particular feelings for the Thousand Suns. But then I read A Thousand Suns, and I ended up liking the characters. I ended up liking Magnus. I liked his little collection of captains / scholars and stuff like that. Of course, you realize at the end when people say Magnus did nothing wrong, you realize that these tutoraries that he encouraged his entire planet to use, the whole society amongst this planet, who had these helpful spirits teaching them magic and using them for everyday tasks. Oh, you want to do a bit of studying? Use a tutorary. You want to make some popcorn? Use your tutorary. This whole planet who got used to using these helpful spirits accidentally bonded the souls of an entire planet to demons. But aside from that one thing, you end up liking the characters. And Haythor Mart seemed like a pretty cool character. Just like all of his council seemed like likable people. Some of them a little more brash and a little more asshole-y than others, but overall likable characters. Taught them a lot of things. Exactly. Lots of bad things. But then you kind of see their interactions with the wolves and you're like, man, why are you mad, bro? And then you get to see it at the end of the book. You see the change and how everybody can't get away from the demons they accidentally bonded themselves to, and by resisting the tutorary that became a demon that tried to possess them, some of them sped up the flesh change and went all Akira all over the place. And, that kind of went sideways. And you're like, oh, okay, well, maybe there was some bad stuff here. And then that same story gets flipped when you read Burning of Prospero, and you understand that, oh, the reason why we were an asshole this whole time is because Russ understood that, some of the demon, the same demon that was helping Magnus was also had made his way as a spy in his own his own legion, through the scribe. And then that one demon that infected one of the custodes, and just all these things. And it's like, wait, why does my scribe here understand how to speak demonic? You know? But like Russ and them knew the whole along, only the scribe himself didn't understand. And it's like, we were suspicious because demons have been trying to infiltrate our legion. Oh, they came from the Thousand Suns. Oh, this is why we're assholes. On one hand, as a Space Wolf reader, I felt better that, you know, my legion wasn't just being assholes for no reason, but also it was kind of cool to see how the puzzle pieces locked in place, you know?
Yeah, but also Space Wolves were specifically designed to kill they were the only legion that actually was designed to kill
Other legions, right?
Yeah, when you look at each legion, was specifically designed. The like Night Lords were supposed to be the judges of the galaxy. Space Wolves was designed to kill. So when Emperor says fetch,
right. It's just some of this, like
in one book, Horus actually manipulates Russ to kill Magnus. He was supposed to only bring him.
Yep. Bring him in for a talk.
Yeah.
Yeah, Dad wants you to kill him? No, okay.
What?
Welcome back.
Dad wants you to kill him.
The Emperor.
Oh. I was like, hey, sounds like...
Yeah, Russ being dear old Dad's executioner.
Oh, yeah.
Doesn't ask any questions, just to get it done.
That's why they always had like squads of wolves with each Primarch. When the character started. So if the Primarch started.
Although I every time I read that, because like it comes up in a lot of stories, I always just find myself amused. Like, what is this one pack of Grey Slayers supposed to do against Primarch if he decides to go rogue? Like,
Try to kill him.
We tried!
Yeah,
Everyone
that just seems like an awful waste of resources.
Yeah. I mean, they are the freaking Primarch, right?
Yeah. Like,
I also like the Pharaoh's book. I don't know if you read that one.
yes, Pharaohs is very cool. And like you said, that's where Pollux gets to, you know, work with an Iron Warrior and eventually make a friend out of him.
Actually, you in the end of the book, you actually realize that because of Pharaohs, Tyranids came to the galaxy.
Oh,
You didn't realize that.
I didn't realize that. No.
When the Pharaohs blew up, I think it's the actual end of the book. There's a reference like an entity from the Dark Ages has noticed it and it's turning its gaze.
Oh, you know, I always assumed that was just more demonic shenanigans.
No, this was...
Oh, that is...
What's awesome?
I knew they were going to do this. I knew it. So I was talking to a friend of mine, and from what I understood was... I'm sorry, I didn't mean to derail this, but the Obi-Wan was only supposed to be one season. 6 episodes.
What? So, I thought that also. I think they said it.
Yes, they just green-lighted a second season.
Very nice.
I hope that's true. But the showing looks like a second season is a go. Second season of Obi-Wan Kenobi has reportedly been greenlit after unprecedented numbers. I knew it. I knew they were going to do that. Are you kidding me?
But to be honest, it's an excellent show, but I think they should have made like a different Jedi. Make a story around him.
Just somebody outside of Obi-Wan?
Yeah, outside of the canon, outside, make new characters, new storylines.
Well,
go in the past. Go Old Republic, High Republic.
there's some. I'm sure they're going to be making a lot of those, but I think we're all looking to see canon flesh out. I think for me,
yeah,
that would be one of the things that I would love to see. I would love to see, you know, Obi-Wan in his journey and not only protecting, you know, the one that's supposed to bring the balance, but also hiding and trying to do all the things that he is, you know, he was always meant to do. It's just, I really. Like Maul, I want to see him fight Maul again. I'm just saying, I want to see that.
He fights Maul in Rebels.
Right, but to my understanding, that is canon as well.
Yeah, he fights. That's the last time they fight.
That's right, and he kills him now. Yeah. Anyway, so I don't want to say any more. I really think, oh man. In either case, I really like the fact that they have the original actors, which is I think is fantastic.
I know that Ahsoka is connecting Rebels.
Yes, they are gonna link them up somehow. I can't wait. That excited me. I'm sorry. That just excited me.
No, it's okay. Also, I read that the Last Order, the Jedi, is also happening at the same time as Obi-Wan. That the period is over the same.
Yeah.
So he might be, some are suggesting that he might be
crossover. Oh my gosh, that would be so good. Oh man, I can't wait to see part 3. That we're gonna watch it tomorrow. Oh my god.
I would like them to retcon the last 3 movies. To just say, oh look, that was like myth, like legends.
All right, so modeling for advantage. Good morning, Kaiser, my man.
Good morning.
Demonic shenanigans, heresy. Oh, so the last time you popped in, my brother, you said, okay, so no doubt you guys are going to get the new Beaky Marines, but will you be going in on 30K? And we were like, nah, we've got too many rules to learn as it is. Now we jumped on the heresy train.
Yeah. We're like, no, what? We're way too busy playing 40K. Okay, what army do we want?
So apparently Kaiser knew us better than we knew us.
This is true.
Kenobi is out of shape, needs to find his faith again.
He will, man. That's what it's all about.
I mean, he's taking an emotional beating at this point.
Yeah, think about it, man. I mean, it's definitely PTSD.
I mean, he had to, as far as he knows, he had to kill his brother, his little bro. I'd like to think that if Freak had to kill me, he'd be emotionally wrecked too.
What? I mean, yeah.
He'd at least think about it for 5 minutes or so.
Yeah. Brian. All right, I'm good.
Wow.
What?
New chapters? Yes, actually. Freak is still soul searching. He wants to do a little more looking, shopping around, seeing what legions are available. And I have recently decided I'm going to, because I already have like 9,000 points of wolves. So I'm going to be doing a new legion as well. And I think I'm going to go Blood Angels. Because I was looking at the Forge World specifics. I want to see Freak paint Lupercal green.
Lupercal.
Emotionally erect? I'm sure I misheard. What did I say? I'm sure that's not what I said. Oh, emotionally erect. That's what I said. Like he, like as in he is erect, not he is erect.
Man.
Mythos, you gotta go Scars. I want to see you hate Jags. Oh man, I am like legit intimidated by Jagatai. He is so ornate. I honestly think he's beyond my paintings.
I think you can do it.
I might paint him up just for the love of my scars, to put him with my 40K scars, but yeah, no, I'm going Sons of Sanguinius. I have painted a lot of white scars. I've painted a lot of green for orcs and salamanders. I painted a lot of blues, and I painted a lot of black armor. Thank you so much. I appreciate your faith in me. It's just so ornate. Like, I'm good at trying to make things pop, but as far as like that kind of fine detail, it's just intimidating.
It's not so complicated. Just wash and dry brushing, and you get most of the details out.
It's fair. It's fair.
You do that first, and then
I'm looking forward to seeing them added to your Primark collection, because the way you painted up Old Dorn, I bet
man,
you're gonna do a ball.
yeah, don't.
Stop it! Stop that!
What did I do?
He's gonna, like those old Western movies with the brass spit pots.
Right, spittoon.
Yeah, spittoons. He's just gonna get one of those for whenever he comes on the show with us and he has to talk to me.
Oh, the Imperial Fist. Yes, I had something in mind.
I got Russ. I'm painting him soon. I have a Russ as well. I might have to look into doing.
Yeah, I need to paint. I have Korax, Valdor, and Ungrown for commissions. So.
Oh, Valdor is such a cool model.
Yeah, I started showcase level, but I haven't started painting yet completely. Like,
I was hoping you would go for Lionel Richie. I really did consider the Dark Angels. If I hadn't painted so many black armored Space Marines, those sculpts for the Dark Angels are gorgeous. The Praetor going all Paladin, sword and shield, and the
lion is excellent. The model is really nice.
Yes. I like the wolves. I just can't find an armor color I like for them.
These will still look good.
I've seen some really good looking wolves on your channel, Lord 17. Did you just not like the way they came out? I thought your wolves looked excellent. I think that's actually what made me subscribe to you at first. What were you saying, Freak?
No, I was just saying the wolves still look good.
Oh, yeah.
The death one for the wolves are nice with the wolf heads.
How did that happen?
What?
I know we were subscribed to Lord 17. How did I not be subscribed? Oh, it's been 2 years. I wonder if it just auto disconnected us at some point. Well, I've noticed that sometimes people that we had been subscribed to before, I'll be like, oh, I haven't seen a video from this person in a while. And then I'll go back and check, and I'm like, not subscribed anymore. Can't keep the color consistent. Oh yeah, consistency can definitely be tough. And I think that Space Wolves Blue is one of those that can be easy to look inconsistent. My wolves are light blue, boring, right? Even have Filthy Primaris in the name. I like the Primaris. Yeah, I dropped out after the whole your channel. Oh, is your channel for kids and such? Oh yeah.
Oh
man, we actually came closer a hot minute there. I had to talk Freak off the ledge. Especially when they started slapping a couple of those fines on the Lego tubers. Whew. Those fines were no joke. 40 grand. That's a life-changing amount of money there.
yeah, and I don't.
It was getting to feel like a job, so I needed to take a break. That's actually why Freak and I just started focusing on live streams, because we like this aspect where we can chat with you guys. But like the sitting down and editing videos regularly all kind of got to start feeling like a job for us too.
Yeah.
And so we were like, let's just keep the parts of the channel that we're enjoying, the community focused part, and see what, if we get inspired by something later, that's great. And if this is all we want to do, that's fine.
I don't mind anything, but I just don't get the time. For instance, I recorded the tutorials for you guys, but just because of the work and everything. I just
Right.
cannot put out. And I need about 2 hours to edit the video.
Yeah, yeah. Man, I remember when I used to do battle reports pretty regularly. I got to where I could edit down a battle report in about 2 hours. Not that it was great quality, but you know, I've debated saying it's the second founding of Wolves and moving along with that. Heck yeah, especially like with the second founding and the unnumbered suns and stuff like that. Whereas before, Space Wolves couldn't have successor chapters, and now with the Ultima founding, they can. You know, it's a great time to just do what you want. I've always done my black and blue Space Wolves, and I've put them all away. Oh well, I mean, I guess there's kind of this half painted one. I've always done my black and blue Space Wolves just because I like my color scheme. Black, blue, some silver. Now, to be fair, it's clearly an ultramarine. Yeah, it's all gravy. I don't think it's a big deal. If you like the color, you like the color, man.
Doesn't matter. I painted my Space Wolf practically almost white gray.
Very cool. Yeah. You know, it's your wolves. Do what you want with them, my brother.
Fuck, if you want to put them pink, do it.
Yeah, absolutely. Actually, I've seen one person at our local game store when we used to play regularly at Swords and Superheroes, like every Friday and sometimes Saturday. One of the first people, he was doing Space Wolves, but his favorite animal was the woodland red fox, and so he painted his whole army that kind of burnt orange with some brighter orange highlights, and then all the trim was white because he liked foxes, and he's like, this is what I want. And he did all their gloves in black, like the paws of a fox, like the little socks. And I thought that was pretty cool.
That's a cool idea.
Yeah. And he did the same thing, painting up kind of a foxy kind of color scheme for his Thunderwolves. And then I was like, oh, sweet. We have a second wolf player at our store. And then they kind of shut down. You guys watch Warhammer Plus? How do you find the new series? I do. I haven't made time to watch it in several weeks now, though.
Which one? The Investigator?
So I haven't seen the new series. Grumpy's watched some of it, though.
I don't like the theme, but okay. That's the only show I didn't watch, The Investigator. So. I watched it a little bit, but like a crime story or something like that.
I watched like all of the animations up to the second episode of the Exodite, and I think it was only like season 2, episode 1 of Hammer and Bolter, which was the Nurgle episode. And then honestly, I just haven't made time to sit down and watch it.
Modeling for Advantage says that it's all right, but I'll have to watch it. I watched a little bit, so maybe I'll try to give it another go. The new Hammer and Bolter one is nice.
The AOS focused one?
Yeah,
That's cool.
with orcs and Stormcat.
Freak, you want to get to some articles?
Yeah, because I'm over here shopping, looking for possible.
Oh, okay. We can keep chatting if you're looking at Legions.
Yeah, so I'm looking.
That's cool.
Damn, freaking Night Lords look great. So does the Alpha Legion.
They do. Oh, the Alpha Legion, their Primarch especially looks incredible to me. Are you looking at some of the Legion specific models?
Yes.
Okay, yeah. That's how what I did. It was going through and looking at some of the Legion specifics,
Yeah.
and that's how I landed on the 2 Angels. I'm really enjoying how the series they have done a documentary on less well-known things in 40K verse. Nice. I need to watch that. While you're shopping around, a couple of other hobby-based things that were not like this hobby, but other things that I've done for enjoyment this past week. I finished I finished the current expansion baseline 6.0 story in Final Fantasy. Which is called Endwalker. It's kind of like out of all the expansions, it's like they consider that one running story arc. So 6 seasons of Final Fantasy 14 online. So like whatever they do next is going to be a different story. Like this was all one story, and so that was cool. Now there is some like what do you call DLC content that I'm going to be doing on tomorrow's stream. But that was cool. I did an 8-hour stream to finish up that story. It's crazy, an 8-hour stream. But it was so fun. The ending was amazing.
It was. I actually got to see it.
It had a mix of... I teared up a lot. But there was like heartwarming parts too, and some funny parts. And it was just an overall good story. And then I've been... that was a very emotional, very story-heavy series. So then I was like, I just want to shoot something in the face. So this week I started Resistance Fall of Man 3 because it's now free on PlayStation Now, which is like the monthly, like unlimited access to their database of games thing. And I was like, I remembered enjoying the first Resistance game on PlayStation. And so I just jumped in and started playing the third one. And it's actually a lot of fun. I almost wish I had streamed it, but I just wanted something to not think about, just shoot stuff too. And I've died a lot, so maybe it's probably for the best to show everybody how bad I am at this game. But it was a lot of fun. Just shooting aliens, man. It's good stuff. So yeah, that's kind of some hobby stuff I've been up to. Oh, and I told you guys last week I was going to become a plant papa, starting to collect some Venus flytraps and maybe some other predatory plants. Got in my first Venus flytrap. I've named it Ghidorah after King Ghidorah in Godzilla, because a flytrap is a many-headed plant and Ghidorah is a hydra. It's a many-headed dragon. So yeah. So I've got Ghidorah in, and I've got a red dragon Venus flytrap coming in as well, and then I've got a pitcher catching plant which I threw in for free. Which cool! It was not only free, it looks pretty, and because it's got the little scoop buckets that eat the plants, they don't have to actually expend the energy to close like a Venus flytrap. Venus flytraps, because of that, they can only catch an insect days, right? And it takes them a lot of energy to do so. The pitcher types, because they just slip in and fall in, and they just start digesting, and they have no moving parts, so they can actually eat a lot more bugs at a time and attract more, and so it'll do better to keep bugs down. That's kind of cool.
So your next 40k army is Tyranids.
Just do all plant-based Tyranids. Man-eating plants? Terrifying. It only becomes terrifying when I walk by and they start asking me, "Feed me." Feed me, Seymour. My name is Mythos. Wait, what the hell?
I'm in the wrong family. So, I'm actually quite intrigued. I'm looking at a 3D printed Garbio Loken from the Luna Wolves.
Loken. Okay.
Yeah, I think there is one.
I'm looking at it. It looks so.
Well, share with the class. Put her up on the screen.
No. Yeah.
Do you feel the roots of interest digging in for the Luna Wolves
It's
there?
getting there, man.
Now, are you thinking specifically Luna Wolves or Sons of
Sons of
Horus?
Horus. I don't know yet.
That sea green is a pretty color.
I know it really is, man.
I've been watching Brother Richard. If you guys don't know Brother Richard from the formerly of the Nerd Life, man, he is working. I'll just throw that in for some art of the week. He's been working on some Sons of Horus colors, and they just look gorgeous.
Yeah, no, it could go either way. I really like the Luna Wolves, pre-heresy. Really like them. I mean, look at that. That's.
I mean, black and white's hard to go wrong, man.
Yeah, but you can still add, the little bits of it. Like there's.
Oh no, I mean, I'm not trying to like belittle. I'm just saying it's a stark color. Like, it always looks sharp.
Yeah.
Yeah, they do some red trim, they do some gold trim. Yeah, you can always add too.
Oh man,
I just mean as a basic.
Cool.
Click on the. Yeah, I love the idea of.
Yep. Pre-heresy Horus.
Pre-heresy Horus, yeah. Although, I mean, obviously the rules will never change. She's got the mace, but
yeah, of course.
a lot of people don't even remember that before he got the mace. In the first two books, when he was non-evil Horus, he had a golden sword made for him by Turbaraba? Somebody. He had a golden sword. Straight golden sword. Which is horrible, because gold is such a soft metal.
Right.
Can you imagine it? 24 karat, he hits something, it just bends sideways.
Right. And yeah, I may actually go.
Luna Wolves. And whenever I fight against you, I can be like, "You were supposed to be the best of us, brother.
You were
The chosen one."
You were the chosen one. You were supposed to be balanced. Oh. Wait, wrong universe, man.
You're supposed to protect us from the from the Sith. I mean, chaos.
Yeah, man. I'm actually. It's that.
Plus, there's like that one over there on your left. They've had such cool looking Sons of Horus models come out this year that your Luna Wolves are they're spoiled for choice in the cool models.
Yeah, the Praetors are excellent.
On the Sons of Horus, you mean? Or Luna?
Well,
Yeah,
I mean,
Sons of Horus.
the Luna Wolves are the same models for Sons of Horus.
Right.
So I'm just saying,
Right.
like, there's lots of cool Sons of Horus models. Have a good night, Greg, my brother. And thank you for your kind words earlier. I don't know if I stopped to thank you. We've just gotten so sidetracked.
As we never do. Never happens here.
I was looking through, and not only do I still have a squad of Mark IIIs that I can start painting up, but I also have a Calth Chaplain and Calth Terminator Captain.
Oh yeah, they're good.
So I'm gonna have to start dressing them up. And some of those Praetors, some of the new Praetors could be, because the Mournival only have 2 models, right? They have a Loken, and you plan on getting a 3D Loken anyways. They have an Abaddon. So, Little Horus and the other guy could be Torgadon, Tarek Torgadon. Yeah, you can use those Praetors as your other 2, Torgadon and Little Horus.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, man. Getting the emblems are going to be probably the challenge. You learn to freehand that.
Maybe.
Yeah, I think you can find a 3D file for the shoulders.
Yeah, I was about to say.
Oh, yeah.
I think I saw it somewhere. Just need to dig it out. I'll try to.
Oh, I found them.
Yeah.
There you go.
Okay.
Colts 3D has them.
There you go.
Perfect. Yeah, there it is. Nice.
All right, there it is. So, yeah, Blood Angels for me, Luna Wolves for you, and World Eaters for Brother Oni. Atlas isn't sure. He's still shopping around. He's considering sticking with the guard and going Solar Auxilia. He's not sure yet, though.
Ooh, solar with flamers and nice, especially with templates. To buy the Malkador, the flame tank, and just chew up Space Marines. Because then it's not about the roll, you just put the template in.
Right. That's a cool
tank,
model.
The tank I sent you.
Yes.
Picture. I think its template is. I think it's 10-inch.
Oh, my. We're going to see all that.
Brother D says that he's got gifts for you, brother.
For who?
You.
Oh. Dude, that's freaking awesome.
Yeah.
Got to clear some stuff so I can.
Articles. Sweet. While you do that, I'm gonna let you gents chat to the nice people, and I will be right back.
Okay.
Because I said it that way. I'm not gonna come back. I'm gonna get murdered.
Okay. All right, let's see. I'm gonna load this one up. Link. Open a new link. And oh man. Where's your freak? Sweet, yeah, man, absolutely, brother. Like I said, I just printed little Smash Captain that I've had. The last one I had fell on the ground, broke. I tell you what, man, I'm not gonna lie. Those resin, it'll print great and comes out fantastic. But once it's cured, it batters like glass if it falls, man. That's like freaking unbelievable. So, nope.
I read that some people add different resin, like the rubbery resin, to the standard one to make the models more bendy.
Oh yeah, okay. What do they add to it?
I think there's more bendable resin, but you have to do research. I think I read it somewhere, and guy was showing like he was bending like a spear.
Okay, so it's a little more pliable. Okay.
Yeah.
That's good to know. That's really good to know, man.
I did read that people were adding it like 5%, 10% to the mix.
That's...
But better check it out.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to look into that. Pictures, those. I mean, this is all guard, man. Nobody cares about guard, man. Come on, I'm looking for the Imperial Fist. Okay, so he did. Okay, so I started rolling some sixes. So Mythos started freaking out because I started rolling a bunch of sixes, you know. So he took some pictures of it. Like, see? Your luck isn't that bad. And the funniest thing about it is that when I left, Mythos was still rolling ones. He actually called me, sent me a picture because he was rolling all ones against Atlas. I'm like, what? What is happening? I said, Oh, you know what, man? Why don't you just hang on to that bad luck of mine? So here's one. This was really cool. So I started off at that side of the board there, and Mito started up on this side. And let me tell you something. This was tough. We were playing. God, what was the name of the objective? Oh man, Divine Conqueror. And so we had all of the objectives towards the center. Man, that was a slugfest.
Yeah, it was.
Oh my god, it was so freaking good. So I did different tactics. I did something that I normally don't do, and I went face to face with the orcs, which was probably a bad idea because you had all of these guys. What are the mythos? I forgot the ones on the left. Those were your
My Beast Snagger boys.
Beast Snaggers. So normally he brings in like a contingency of about 10. What?
Yeah, 2 squads of 10.
Yeah, and
multiple small units.
Little small units, and he splits them up. But this time he brought them all there, and I'm thinking, man, I really need to do something about that mess. So I started moving my guys right into melee attack, and not a good idea. Guys ate my Tempter. Just ate them up, man. Ate him up bad. Did it really good. This is when my rolls started going to crap, by the way. They took that sucker down fast. Now I gotta be honest, man. Imperial Fist did a great job knocking down his truck and his that wagon. Phew. Yeah, man, this was an amazing freaking game, man.
And the whole time he screened out really well because, of course, I took my 20 boys with the jump.
Man.
Yeah, there wasn't a good spot for him, so they had to go face to face with the Dreadnought.
No.
Which, in the end, turned out to be helpful because Beast Snaggers can use that transhuman physiology kind of ability. And so by charging the Dread, we actually were able to lock it up for a while, and we didn't lose too many. Yeah,
the numbers definitely was a big help for them.
As my first game, getting to use my boss on Squigosaur too. That was fun.
Oh man, yeah, that guy did great, by the way.
Except for I mentioned earlier, he had some on fire rolls, like. All because I had the bonus attacks from his warlord trade and whatnot, and so I really buffed the hell out of this guy. He had Warpath on him, so he had like 7 attacks with the had Wappa's Kill Choppa. Man, I hit almost all of them. I said you need 6s, and so he rolled all 6s. He only took like. I think 1 got through for 2 damage, and that was it. I was like, what? And then the Jaws struck at strength 6 minus 2 AP or whatever. Nothing. He ended up saving a full round of attacks from my boss, and I was just like, on the Sicarian. I was just like, oh, okay. This is what we're doing now.
Yeah, and when I left, I was telling them, Misa was like, freak, I'm rolling 1s. Like, I don't know who you are. Keep those over there. Keep those 1s with you, will you? No, you come back and take them. Nah, I already left. Bye.
Oh, freak! Look at the Wolf Lord chat real quick.
Oh, what?
Look at the Wolf Lord chat real quick.
Oh, hold on.
Not on screen, just
Yeah. What is happening right? Oh my god. Oh wow, that is so freaking cool.
Yeah. That is a crisp.
I was gonna say that's clean as hell.
That's badass, bro. And so here is my Xiphon, and it just nuked one of the basilisks on the back row. Now, here's where I messed up. Well, I talking post game with Atlas, not so much as a mess up, just a bad situation because he had his both basilisks behind a lot of terrain. And the way ruins work, if you're on the other side of the footprint, you lose line of sight, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so, anyway, so the basilisks weren't in line of sight. I had to zoom here around the building to be able to skirt shots, unhindered against his basilisk, right? But that put me in a whole nest of infantry, and you can see that the very bottom left here is a hellhound. Hellhounds have those flamers type weapons. I think they're chemical things that auto hit and whatnot. And so here we really got to test that new Hammer of the Emperor rule. And so like each guard's between first rank, second rank fire, and rapid fire shots for being within half range. Each of the guardsmen you see here is 4 shots apiece. There were well over 100 shots taken at my jet here. And infantry brought down my Xiphon. So I mean, it's a lot of shots that it cost. But being able to just flashlight a jet out of the sky, that's wow. It's pretty cool.
All right, we got to get to 30 minutes.
Yep. All right, so something anyone who's got interest in both video games and the hobby, they're doing a festival, a Warhammer Skulls Festival of Video Games, and a lot of their video games. Oh, I haven't paid for it yet. A lot of their video games are on sale, whether you're on Steam, Xbox, PlayStation, Epic Game Store. A lot of them are like on sale. Some of them are a little on sale. Some of them are a lot on sale.
Oh.
Necromunda, I've been waiting to go on sale for a while now, is actually down to $20, so I'm going to be snagging that.
Very nice.
They've got some free demos for some games.
Yeah, they announced a lot of games, new ones.
Oh, freak! There's something in VR. I wish it were on PlayStation VR, but there's Sisters of Battle is on sale.
I saw that on VR. Yeah.
I really wish it was on PlayStation VR. PlayStation VR.
Damn.
Dark Tide. That new Grey Knights one looks good too, but that's a brand new game. It's not on sale.
There's also that announcement for Rogue Trader. Looks nice.
Oh yeah, Rogue Trader looks good. Space Marine 2, baby! I'm so excited. This is a little side scroller, but I'm still excited. I want to try Blood Skulls and Teeth or whatever. And Teeth.
Dark Tide Battle Sister? Hold on. I know it's... There's Gate. Looks...
Chaos Gate looks so good.
Yeah,
that's the one that's not on sale because it's very new.
Dark Tide. Judas.
It's the demo is now available on Steam if anyone's interested in trying Shooter's Blood and Teeth.
Oh,
I'm gonna try it.
Wizard and Martyr. Oh, that's actually really good on sale. Damn.
How much is that on sale?
It's only $12.49.
What?
A $50 game, man.
That's a good multiplayer game.
Yeah. Is it multi?
Yep.
What?
It's a kind of like Diablo in a top-down style.
Okay.
And yeah, you can form up to a party of 4 and run around and beat stuff up.
Yeah, I think you can play like an assassin at some point.
Yep, you can play a knight of the church of the Inquisition. You can play lots of cool stuff, man.
Trying to see that VR game is.
If you actually go onto Steam, you can
I am
pull it up. Oh yeah, I clicked on.
Hold on, I did not. They're
Yeah,
trying like, hey, look, guys.
As I say, I just clicked on the Skull Festival,
Yeah, hold
and
on.
it's on the right.
No, it's not what I wanted.
It's down to $17. Dude.
There we go. Come on. Not showing it.
I'm gonna link it to you.
Oh, I'm in front of it. Oh, you found it?
Yeah.
Okay. Maybe I'll capture.
Oh nope, that's the wrong one. There we go.
Oh, there it is. I got it. Okay, so Regicide is actually fun. It's chess, but with
The only problem with Battle Sister
There it
is
is.
if you get it, you know you're gonna have trouble getting rid of me. Then Tiffany's gonna be Lily will be calling you. Is my husband over there again?
He's shaking his head no.
God.
Oh. Be interesting. Yeah, so it's just $20 right now, huh?
Yep, $17.
That's showing 2009.
Oh, well, maybe I'm just better.
Wait, no, this is different. Battle Sisters Warhammer VR bundle. Ooh.
Okay, yeah, the bundle.
It's $28.56. Delve into the rich Warhammer. So you would get Warhammer Age of Sigmar Tempest Fall in VR and Warhammer
And Battle Sisters.
and Battle Sisters. Yeah. Well, dang, Keisha. Yeah, because by itself, you're right. It's $17.99, but for both,
Well, there you go.
in the war. Oh wow! Oh, ow! I just look. Well. Okay. Yeah, I can see you knocking at my door. Hey, I just wanted to come over here to see if we can, borrow some eggs and sugar. Later.
Okay. Got any of them Battle Sisters?
God, okay. Change this before.
Oh, Steve says I'll get it. Is it multiplayer? I don't know if Battle Sisters multiplayer.
That would
I
be
don't
cool.
believe so, but I'm not sure.
Okay, so we were back at.
Wybird, good morning, brother.
All right, then that's the game. The next one is the Veterans of Horus. Veterans of the Horus Heresy. Find out rules or change.
Now, of course, we're not veterans. We're
Nope.
starting kind of from scratch.
No, we
but-
noobs.
But the reason I thought, hey, this would be good to talk about is because if anyone else is interested in getting into 30K,
Yeah.
but also because our biggest hesitation has always been 30K's reliance on 7th edition, right?
Yes,
So
sir.
if we can kind of take a look through what's changed, maybe we'll see what's not 7th edition and, you know, hype us up even more.
Yep.
Technically, it's evening for me. Just got home from easy work. Nice. Glad you had a good day at work, brother.
Right.
So last time Grumpy was on the show, he was talking about how there are reactions in this game, not just actions.
It's because each turn you'll get during that your opponent's game, you get each turn one reaction. So movement, you get certain parts when, let's say, unit comes closer to you, you can react either to go in, I think it's 10 inches or something like that. You can react to go towards him or to go away from him.
Really?
Yeah, but you can only do it once per phase. So, for instance, Adam, I didn't try it on Horse Heresy, but Adam played. So, if, for instance, you're shooting, you could. He's shooting at you. You could like take better cover. So improve your save, or let's say feel no pain. I don't know how it goes. Or you can shoot back.
That's pretty awesome.
But again, one unit. You have to decide which one will do. And in the assault phase, I think it's counter charge. So you can get the bonus for the charge. Or you can make the opponent's be a disorder charge, so he doesn't get the bonus.
That's pretty cool.
And legions have specific reaction.
Yeah, he's right. That's exactly what it's saying here. There are 6 core reactions available to everyone and anyone, which are divided up by phase. For example, you can declare a hasty advance when your opponent moves a visible unit within 12 inches of one of your squads, allowing your lads to rush forward to meet the enemy. It's perfect for setting a tactical support squad armed with flamers up on Overwatch.
Very nice.
Yeah. Here's the advance. The reacting unit may move a number of inches up to its unmodified initiative characteristics directly towards the enemy unit that triggered this reaction. Moving each model in the unit directly towards the enemy unit by the shortest available path. A unit with mixed initiative characteristics use the highest unmodified characteristics. Vehicles may pivot once up to 90 degrees and then move up to 6 inches directly forward.
Sounds awesome.
Interesting. Age of Darkness saw the 18th Legion's deploy some of the most devastating weapons in the Imperium had ever developed. So it's no surprise they also donned the mightiest armor available. Elite veterans, Terminators of all flavors, and certain Legion-specific elites now sport 2 represent their robustness in the face of withering fire. Oh, so they're getting the wounds. Dreadnoughts like the Contemptors also see their profiles change to a toughness and wound system as opposed to the traditional vehicle hull system used in the previous edition. So it does sound like they're moving, there it is, like they're moving towards like an 8th, 9th edition rule set.
No, they're only going to use it for the dreadnoughts. So the vehicles and everything will still have sides and everything on it.
Oh, okay, so vehicles still have the sides?
Yeah, that's why you have that rule. So
I see it. You're right.
Can pivot. So, for instance, if somebody's going to Melta you could turn your front facing towards him.
Right, basically 7th edition.
Yeah.
Yep, that's what we had to do in 7th edition.
Yeah, it's a little bit of mix there.
Yeah. Okay, so you can see the Dreadnought, the Contemptor Dreadnought rules are very similar to 8th and 9th, while the Universal Special Rules update. Let's see. Each unit of Horse actually has access to range of weapons, war gear, blah, blah, blah. To make it easy to understand these varied traits, the Age of Darkness rulebook contains a full list of Universal Special Rules you can reference in the heat of battle. So Legion Rhino Transport, you can see here, movements 14, ballistics 4. Your armor is front, side, and rear, just like 7th. And then transport capacities.
Yeah, they raised the transport taxi for land raiders, everything. So actually, you can use now a squad and a character because the characters now can join.
Oh, really? Oh, really?
So characters are not outside of units. You can join them.
Yeah, before it was because.
Yeah, it's 7th. You could join them also.
Right. Yeah.
That's the standard rule, but you couldn't put them in a Rhino. So now you can put like you have a squad of let's say 10 Assault Marine.
Yeah.
Put apothecary to get the bonus from that and get a character also.
Right.
And
That's
have a Rhino.
also. Yeah. Oh.
Sounds pretty cool.
Sure.
So it sounds like they're trying to take some of the best parts of 7th and 8th,
Yeah,
or 7th and 9th.
that's not bad.
Yeah, I'm down with it.
Possessed are living explosions of limbs, armor, and weaponry.
Oh, the new possessed are excellent.
Yes.
But are missing some corpses underneath them.
There we go again. And just keep painting, man. Just keep painting.
Yeah, they're almost finished, just so you know.
Just looking forward to finish painting the live one so you can go back to painting the dead
Painting
one.
dead guys. In. Oh my goodness, these possessed look crazy.
Yeah, they do. They
Oh.
look really cool.
That guy had 9-inch movement?
Yep.
Is he-
I remember we looked at some of these when they first revealed the models, and
Yeah.
I thought we'd take a look at some of the rules going with.
Yeah, I remember
9-inch
that.
movement is huge.
Yeah, it is. Are you kidding me? Is that
And it's
a
good thing that-
character?
No, it's
What
just
the
a squad.
hell?
It's an elite squad.
Good grief. I don't have any elite squads that move 9 inches.
I also like
Yeah.
I also like that they done them like the Gal Warbuck in 30k. So if you want
Oh,
to use
that's true.
30k, you could even use them.
Yeah, they look.
Oh yeah. You know, I never really thought about that, but yeah, the Gal Vorback are pretty much the possessed of their time.
Yeah, I have them for my world bears.
Fair pardon. Let's get skill of 3. You're basically 40.
Now imagine if you were using them with a Legion that could advance and charge. 9 movement, then advance, then charge. That's so much
That's
movement.
ridiculous. Yeah. Patience, melee, -2 AP. Okay. Dammies.
It's pretty good.
Fielded in units of up to 10 models, including a diabolical possessed champion with an extra attack.
What was the strength on these guys?
Strength 5.
Okay, so they're already. Which I figured they'd automatically be stronger than a strength.
Yeah. Strength 5, toughness 5. That's actually pretty good. Whew. Especially as our ideal shock troops, they can also take a real beating. Ceaseless shifting of warped armor and anatomy gives the possessed a formidable toughness 5 as well as 3 wounds and a save of 3 up. For demons, they get a 5 up. Really? Woo! Play against
They seem very cool. They seem very strong, and pretty. Not very strong, but very good at what they do.
Imagine they're
I
expensive,
think
though.
they will be expensive.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was
Yeah.
thinking. I imagine they're going to be expensive.
I think they're neat and cool, but not overpowered. I'd be okay playing against them.
Yeah. Heresy Thursday, the plastic. Go ahead.
What plastic Leviathan?
Yeah. Dum dum dum.
So, according to our man Auspex Tactics, he says that he feels like that Games Workshops did themselves a lot of favor by showing off this new Dreadnought in the vibrant Imperial Fist colors. Would you agree with that?
I totally agree. I love it. Yeah, I think
It does
agree.
pop. It looks good.
beautiful.
I'm not sure
Lovely.
I like the
Nobody cares.
extra ornamentation on the package.
I like it. That's exactly where it belongs. Yeah, look at my penis. Look at it. Yeah, see, he's like, yeah, he's strutting around, Hey,
Yeah, probably we'll have a different. We'll have more options. maybe it's even like an add-on.
Yes, yes. Give the big screw you to.
It's Dreadnought Underoos.
I just wonder, will they give the weapon options double, like they done on the Contemptor?
Right.
So with the Contemptor you get 2 heavy bolters,
Right.
2 last cannons. Hopefully this one will get 2 close combat weapons.
Gotcha.
Yeah, it is
Yeah.
pretty interesting that this version only comes with the shooting option. So right now, if you get the one in the box set, you can only go double shooty.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, double shooty on a Levi is really good, but I like their punching too.
Yeah.
That's great basing material. Hush you. Unless you're talking about the Chaos guys.
See that?
Oh, the drill is so good. But also, now I know I just need to tie up your dread.
So cool, man.
Well, not really, I guess, since dreadnoughts can, shoot in combat now. I can't punch you, but wait until my shooting comes around.
Right. Come on now.
Yeah, thankfully, we don't have very many articles today.
Where's our?
Art of the week. I
Oh,
didn't
wait.
put any art of
No,
the
no,
week.
no,
just
no. We
because
do,
have
we do, we
so
do,
much
we do. It's grumpy
I
stuff.
sent
Yeah,
you.
I
Yeah.
gotcha. I gotcha. I gotcha.
I'm not
I
relaxed.
knew. I knew. Yeah, if you relax, you'll fall asleep. You'll pass out. All right, guys, get ready. Get your brushes ready to burn. We're gonna do it again.
All right, so tell us about this piece, my brother.
What? That's painted?
God. All
This is
right,
one of
you've heard it here.
Necromunda gangs.
No, this is nothing spectacular before anybody burns. So it's only contrast paints for the bugs. It's snakebite leather, watered down base paints, and then just Agrax shade.
I just can't believe that. That's man, that is contrast
So
paint for
no,
the bugs,
I
man.
haven't, not one highlight. Only base colors, and that's it.
Really? So
Actually,
most of
the
that
ba-
is
the ba-
freaking.
The base is actually more work than actual model. The base is like thick mud
Oh, you're
from
kidding me.
Vallejo and some bark.
Grumpy, man. I swear it looks like you slaved over these damn bugs.
This was done in the whole gangs were done in 4 hours.
Oh
So
my god.
all the Necromunda stuff that you'll see that was done in one sitting.
Wybird says the Imperial Fist looked like great basing materials, freak.
Yeah, we don't listen to him.
These look great. Which Necromunda gang does this go to?
These are the Nomads. This is from the new Ash Wastes box.
Oh man, a lot of people are looking forward to the Ash Waste box coming out. And now people see how awesome they can be painted up.
Yeah, man.
Like I said, when I get my new box, I'll probably paint up this way. And maybe record if I get the time. I'll record it.
Oh, okay.
That'd
be cool.
So you see that it's not that. Like this is my tabletop level painting.
Cool.
I love how you made all the fabric pop. It looks like fabric.
Like I said, this was what paints I used. I think it's Florence Forest watered down and Karak Stone. So that combination and just Agrax Earthshade on top of it.
Nice.
Nothing more. I did do Zenithal highlight with dry brushing of white. So when you do the thin down paint, that it will be darker where it's darker.
Right.
I love doing the dry brush highlighting before, especially things that have a lot of texture like cloth, or in the case of my squigs, you know, brought out the texture in my squig hide and stuff like that.
I like the gang. Sculpts are really excellent, especially when you start painting them. You could do much better painting them up. All the rocks, like I said, was bar just painted over with the PVA to make it a little bit durable.
I really like the way bark looks as rocks in bases. I've been meaning to order just like a bag of bark.
You just have to be careful because you need to use a couple of times PVA
Oh, really?
just to protect it a little bit. Make it harder.
Okay. These Necromunda models are so well detailed.
Yeah.
You do a good job making all the details stand out too.
But again, this one, like, let's say this was only contrast paint
What?
and dry brushing, and that's it.
Wow.
Insane, man.
You
Really
don't
well
need
done.
to. You never need to use some special techniques to make your models look good.
Yeah, you're.
As long as it's neat, you just watch out not to go over the lines,
Right.
and that's it.
Right. Dry brushing, you're not getting inside the recesses.
I mean, I bought like a makeup brush, not those expensive ones. Let me find it. Let's see.
Like the blush brushes.
Yeah, something like
Yeah.
this. It's small, or you can plan up ahead. Do the main big dry brushing before you do the model itself.
That's
It
awesome.
looks great, man. It looks great.
I almost want to use those quadra bikes for
For your
something.
orcs. I can see them on the orcs.
Oh man, that would make some.
Somebody in the chat mentioned the bugs to use as orc for orc bikers.
Yeah, that's.
Oh yeah, that was fish. Yep.
That's an excellent idea. I think you can actually buy them now as a box separate.
That's cool. I don't even know what I want to use them for. Orc bikes, maybe? Just do a head swap.
I think they're too small for the orc bikes.
Oh, it's a different.
Maybe a goblin bike.
I don't have any biters with me. No, I don't. If I could give you a little comparison.
Oh, that's cool.
Same here. They're all contrast.
That blonde looks good. Which yellow is that?
It's Uriel yellow.
Uriel yellow?
I think it's is it Uriel? No, wait. Yanden yellow.
Eandon yellow? I always worry about doing yellows that make the blonde look too yellow, but actually that looks really good.
I normally, if I paint it, I use tau light ochre for blonde.
Okay. I don't think that's a color I have. So I might have to
Just
grab some of that
take
for
a
blondes.
brighter color. You can this one. This one is like vomit brown, the old one.
Vomit brown?
Yeah, it was called like that before. It's the same color, a little bit brighter than the tau light ochre. So
Okay.
I know why they changed the name.
These are great pieces of terrain.
Yeah, this terrain was actually spray painted white, then just details brown where the metallics are, dry brushing and oil wash, and that's it.
You don't get anything Tau Mythos, not even paint colors. Oh, this is a really good blonde. What color is this? Towel light ochre. Well, F this. Freaking towel.
Eat it out the window. Or Jimmy.
Jimmy's just walking by, not even waiting for models this time. He just gets beamed in the head with a pot of paint.
The actual terrain is actually really good, modularity wise. You see the bends, like the on each building you can see the bend in front of the openings.
Is this the terrain that comes with the Necromunda set?
Yeah, that's everything you get in that set.
Oh wow!
Oh, wow. That box seemed like pretty good value.
Ah.
So this is the standard one from the old Necromunda, but you get this also in the set. These
Very nice.
barricades and everything. These bridges you connect between the towers, so you can make walkways.
Very cool.
This is a 3D printed fortress for Titanicus, but the designer is Green Dark Terrain,
Okay.
not mine. So
Pretty damn
mine is
cool.
still in production.
Nice.
You'll have access to Grumpy's 3D printed files if you guys want some terrain over on his Patreon. Check him out.
Only Titanicus terrain, although you can scale up and make it 40k. I am working on a Necromunda crane that can be used in 40k. That's almost
That's cool. Oh, that little fortress looks good, all put together with the walls up and the walkways.
This one is not from Grimdark. I don't know who's designed this one. This was sent for me from a client in Ireland.
Okay.
I didn't print it at all. The print's a little bit bad. Whoever printed it, but layer lines are big. I think he put too big layer lines and didn't calibrate the machine correctly. But
Well, you made it pop out and look good. Wybird says, Mythos, how do I do non-metallic gold in GW? GW, start with XV88, then lighten up to Tau Light Ochre. F that, I guess I'm not doing non-metallic metal then.
What tank is that?
Ooh, that is the Falchion. He showed us that last time he was on.
that's the one that has the small template.
Double volcano cannons, bro.
Ah, that looks so freaking.
Do you know what a volcano cannon is?
A volcano cannon?
Yeah, it's a Titan Slayer weapon.
Dude. I'm looking at comparison to the damn Sakaran, and it's like, what? Daddy?
Yeah.
It's the same size as a Baneblade. A little bit. I think it's a little bit bigger.
Really?
I don't know if you remember playing against Ethan's big ass Baneblade, but yeah,
Man.
Baneblades are big suckers.
I did mess up the model. Sorry, I need to. I don't know, when I done the oil wash, like the paint had a reaction, so I couldn't remove the oil
Oh, it's
correctly.
Pain
So
on
I had to rub shit out. Like
yeah.
it's not as nicely done as
Right.
the.
This
Yeah,
is
Isn't
like-
Volcano Cannon Maui's arms? I mean, yeah, also.
right.
Really great work,
Yes.
brother.
And you know, it's funny. This reminds me of the bi-painted rhinos and oh man,
The only thing I don't do is I don't mask anything.
right?
I use like templates. I make like cut a little bit and just put it in.
Yeah.
And
That's man.
The numbering is I have like an old school ruler that has numbers like for 3 squads, so 1 to 3.
Oh, okay. So all right. So your ruler actually has
Yeah,
the
got
okay. That's a great idea.
Oh, somewhere in this chaos of my.
Oh man.
I sometimes even print on paper
Yeah.
what I want to design, then cut nicely with the scalpel, and then
Okay. And
Oh,
use
kind
that.
of like you used to do with the tattoo transfers.
Yeah.
I really, really like the heat bloom on those
It
those
really does.
cannons
I
on the
do
side.
too. That actually looks. Those meltas look badass. Holy crap!
again heat bloom is like on flashlight, purple flashlight, ultraviolet, and blue. What's the blue one? Dragon for a nightshade. And just move it a couple of millimeters.
Right.
Very nice. That looks good, brother.
Yeah, it does.
The only on this Land Raider also missed. I'm still waiting for the 4 dual doors,
Hmm.
so that will be done later.
It's the car, my favorite tank in the game.
Yeah.
Bro. It's just so cool. And see, okay, so that Punisher cannon needs to be up close, but that 14-inch movement on a freaking Sakari.
Oh, he'll get right up to you.
Yeah, like
What's
That-
the distance on that Punisher cannon?
I think it's maybe 24. I think it's like 18
Really?
to
It's
24
not
inches.
not very far. What's
Yeah.
the damage on that?
It's like 20 shots.
20 shots?
20 shots.
Dear God.
So you're pumping out volume of fire.
Oh, I'm cool. That's on that.
What? If you're curious, while we take a look at the pictures, I'm going to go through Battlescribe and send
Yeah.
you the stats.
Yeah. Transport. Great, man.
Yeah, those rhinos came out really well.
Yeah.
It almost looks like that tank's going to tip forward.
I know. Is that? Am I seeing this right? Is that 4 last cannons on
Yeah.
one
Oh, yeah.
sponson?
It's kind of like the Spartan
Spartan.
where they have the quad blast battery.
Oh my god!
Bum, bum, ba-dum.
Dude, I mean, seriously, this thing.
Yeah,
You're blowing holes in a planet.
Oh,
And
I think they've buffed this since 7th edition. That Punisher cannon actually has a 36-inch range now.
really, dude, this is that is
yeah, he has a little weapon. Okay.
weapon. Yeah, said no one ever. Jeez.
Quad las, baby. How you doing, Roxy? Queen of badassery. The orcish badassery.
I've been a busy man.
A little bit. I also done high elves that I need to wash, and you can see the table. The desert terrain, I still need to prime about 20
Nice.
buildings.
All right,
Love
so
it.
the stats have, I bought my Sakarans in 7th edition, and when I was researching before, the profiles changed a little bit. So it's 18 shots now instead of 20, but that's still a ton.
Right.
But they boosted it to 36 inches. It is strength 6, AP -1, damage 1. So it's just a flood of shots. Been doing other projects. Share with us, my friend. What have you been working on? If you're allowed to say. I know you do some on the DL. But yes, pretty sick stats. Actually, I kind of want to look because I know we both got one of the laser variations. So I just want to see, or not laser, plasma variations. Let's see. Sikaran Omega.
Oh, Terminators and they're finally finished.
Nice. So the Omega is they're also 36 inches, heavy 6, strength 8, -3, of course, being plasma, and 2 damage. But if you supercharge it, it's heavy 6, strength 9, -3, and 3 damage.
Oh, you can supercharge it?
The plasma?
Oh, it was a plasma. Okay.
Yeah, I was reading to you because you and I both have the plasma cannons.
Right.
So just in case you were interested. And then I've also got the Arcus missile launcher that I need to paint up. Where's that? Here it is. I think that Arcus currently, it used to be like the king because of the indirect fire. But I think Arcus right now is like the weakest variation of the Sakaran.
Yeah, but it depends. I think in 30k it's still usable.
Oh yeah, and you know, like everything's going to get revamped, so for the new edition, so we'll see.
I did see a White Scars army with 2 of those, 3 land speeders and all bike list. 30k.
Ooh, love those sisters, Roxy, and that makeup is awesome. I've tried to do makeup on a couple of my models before with mixed results. Some of it came out looking awesome. Some of it came out looking Freak, I sent you, somebody asked in the was asking about the sea green of the Sons of Horus earlier. I sent that to you in the chat if you want to take a look there. That looks awesome, Roxy. Really awesome. I'm good at faces. Yes, you are.
Which chat you sent?
Oh, yeah, your personal. I also sent Roxy's work, and she says, yeah, go ahead, zoom in on him. I'm good at faces. And hell yeah, she is. And man, she gave him quite the grim dark treatment, too. They look great. Man, that looks so good.
Was this who did this one?
The drop pod?
Yeah.
The drop pod is by brother Richard at the Nerd Light.
Oh, okay.
He's also doing Sons of Horus. But of course, he's doing the post heresy.
Right.
Yeah. But yeah, that's the sea green that brother Richard is working on for his Sons of Horus. Really vibrant. Very striking.
I like the metallic look of this. I've seen a lot of people do.
Sweet.
Same way I did it with the model car. I didn't have any head with metallics.
Very nice. Really gorgeous sisters, down to the makeup and everything.
Yeah, they look excellent.
Superfly says that basing is awesome. Complete package.
Right.
I am going to need to learn from you, Sensei, on how to do that makeup. All right. T-Wagons, good to see you. I just saw your Instagram tag a few minutes ago. Good to see you, brother. We actually were just about to close out. Brother Grumpy Guy Gaming. I just pushed Payne around. You're too humble. Too humble. Grumpy Guy Gaming, my brother. You have any closing thoughts for our audience?
Run. No, excellent show. I was a little bit less talkative now because I was painting, so. And probably because I didn't sleep that much.
Yeah, there it is. That whole sleep. But like I said, though, my theory is that you have been sleeping the whole time, not realizing it on the show.
Man,
Here's the.
it's actually been really good having you to talk Horus Heresy. Someone else who's enthused by the lore and stuff like that.
Yes.
Especially since
you got
really
experience in that.
I can't wait to start playing with Adam. We're already pumped. I haven't even finished two of his armies, and he already wants 2 more. I tell him, go, please stop.
I don't know anyone like that.
I did buy the new tank, the Kritos one.
Have we got the U.S. price yet? The box set is $3. Freak and I, however, we're starting small. We're not going to do the big box because we broke AF, yo.
That price is probably GW. But if you go to retailer, you could get 15-20% off.
It's true.
Yeah, I get all my boxes at least 20% off.
We know a couple people with a couple stores that they go to that they get 15% off. So if you got the hookup somewhere, 15% off of $3 is a significant amount of savings. Like I said, Farik and I, we pulled our channel money together. We could possibly get 1 box set, but we're definitely not enough for us. Yeah.
But if you're starting in Heresy and you don't have a printer and anything, that's a whole army.
It's true.
Yeah.
You get 10 Terminators, like a Tempter, Leviathan, two Predators, 40 Marines. So,
that's very, very true. What? Freak, I think actually not doing the box set is actually going to be more beneficial anyways, because I think being able to just do smaller squads instead of getting a whole box of gray at once will be less underwhelming for Freak.
Yeah, that's also if you do. But you can always use your 40k models.
Yeah,
true.
This is true. Yeah, you're right.
Who cares if it's not the armor it's supposed to be?
Yeah,
and there's so many options. There's so many options, especially if we can find, the right style for the helmets and stuff like that. I can print them out.
Mm-hmm.
This is, it's all doable.
Yeah. The only thing is that like tactical squads come in 10, not 5,
Right.
and like you can't take special weapons in your tactical squad like you can in 40k, and so you got to have like 10 straight bolters. But yeah, but like, so there are minor things that we got to change. A lot of people say it's easier to use a 30k army for 40k than it is to use a 40k army for 30k. Luckily, I only want the 1 box, 1 tank, and what that new Leviathan for that and be done. Yeah, and it's a lot easier to work towards if you just have the one set goal. Freak Dash, you already closing thoughts? My ADD is all over the place.
No, hey, you know what? It was a good show. Glad that we got Grumpy back. And anytime, man, anytime you jump on and show us your crush burning amazing goodness, man, I'm all down. I'm all for it. We still have a lot that we haven't even scraped the surface on.
Oh, absolutely.
I'll do my best to give you those tutorials.
Yeah, man, that'd be awesome. Freaking awesome, dude.
That will help you out a little bit to show you that it's not that complicated to get good results.
Okay. Yeah, because it's like, it's so crazy because, you know, you describe it as very simplistic, but the work looks very, very extensive.
2 Forge World Spartans and a Sakaran under my bed right now. Nice. I love that we managed to, if not fully make a decision, we managed to kind of narrow down. Yeah. Shopping around.
Yeah, I'm looking at the Luna Wolves, man. I kind of like that because I love the lore. I love the first 3 books, really. But oh my gosh, just the loyalty. I love oh my gosh, the loyalty.
Which version of the paint scheme are you gonna go? The white or that metallic green?
I'm gonna do the white. The white, black, a little bit of red, and some gold trim.
Very cool.
Yep.
Looking forward to see that.
Oh man, I can't wait. So get it all in my head and make it.
Hey, Raceland, D-Sun loves the Luna Wolves too. Very cool.
Very nice.
That's awesome.
Really stoked.
Dude, I love seeing your enthusiasm, you know, so back on it. Rip Garviel, yeah.
Oh God, yeah. But still, such a great. Oh, I gotta find that. I'm gonna find that. Yeah,
Loken. If we can get you a full set of. I wonder if there are files for all 4 of the Mournival heads.
Ooh.
You remember how their helmets was like one had the new moon, one had the
Somebody should have designed it. We'll look.
I thought Luna Wolves were beige color. No,
they're white. Yeah, white, black with red, gold.
Probably there is, but it's on different name, like a Patreon.
Oh yeah,
I've seen some dirtied up, you know, but it's still white. White armor.
Well, big shout out, big thanks to our guest our brother Grumpy Guy Gaming. We've been doing impressions of his voice for years. Now we actually get to have his voice on the channel.
That's not something you should be.
Well, you're the
not the voice solo, but me having it being here.
If you want to see more of this shit, subscribe to my channel.
Oh wow, you actually sounded like him. Yeah. And notice it's already like freaking morning over there. Good, I can see. Oh my gosh, I can see daylight over there behind you.
Yeah. Press the like button.
I don't sleep.
Something.
I don't eat. I don't sleep. I am a machine. Yeah, I see. I knew that. I am asleep now. You hear me? I am moving by myself. You do not see.
And if you guys are not yet subscribed to Grumpy Guy Gaming,
you better
not subscribe to these guys.
Oh fuck! Don't subscribe to me. Are you insane?
Then we would certainly love to have you as part of the pack, part of our hobby fam.
Yeah.
Here at the Frost and Fist. Until next time, guys.
Oh wait! Whoa! You missed something.
Oh yeah, I didn't do the axe because I did.
Yeah, what the hell's wrong with you?
I said if you guys like these shits, you can hit the like.
Yeah,
button.
no, you screwed that up. Come on, man.
If you guys like today's episode, make sure that you grab up an ox and smash that like button in the name of the Emperor.
Yeah.
Until next time, guys. Stay frosty.
Thanks for having me.
My pleasure.
Anyway.